What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Hope you guys are all having a great, I don't know when this is going to be uploaded, to be honest with you. I actually just got to the most recent purchase that we did here in Florence, and it was a 1 week post possession, so we closed on it last week, but we finally have access today. My guess is this is everyone's backed up right now. One of the toughest things I'm dealing with right now is finding contractors. So what would normally take about 2.5 weeks, I'm actually going to give us a 4-week timeline on this, which is very unfortunate because that puts us at about mid-December, which is not the best time to list a property, but it is what it is. This will most likely be sold in 2022, which gives us a good start to the year. But yeah, let me give you guys a walkthrough. This is a fairly small house. I believe it's in the 1,500 square feet, which is great for flipping because it's not only just a good size for a starter family, so this should get a lot of traction, a lot of showings, but it's also a little bit easier and cost efficient to renovate rather than like an 2,500 square foot house. I have about an $18,000 budget, and we have to stay on track with this because this is one of our tightest flips that we're ever going to do in terms of like margins and potential profit margins. We don't have a lot of potential profit in here, so we do have to stick pretty close to our renovation budget of $18,000 to $20,000. Let's start from the front door. This is a newer build, so fortunately this is strictly going to be a cosmetic update. We're going to get completely new flooring. I believe we're just going to do LVP through this entire downstairs. It's not a huge downstairs area, so it will be just look a little bit better rather than add carpet down here. We're going to get all new countertops, new appliances. We're going to paint the cabinets. We're obviously going to paint all this, and then all the doors, new hardware, stuff like that. Super simple stuff. New fans. All this stuff adds up though. Paint alone in this house, my painter is now an extra 30 cents a square foot, which is an extra couple $100 here. I actually haven't even been upstairs at all since the walkthrough, so this is all new to me right here. We're probably just going to keep carpet, honestly, through this entire upstairs area and through the stairway. Because of the purchase price of this house, we ended up getting it for $255,000 with closing costs. We're about $260,000 in, and we're gonna sell it for hopefully around $300,000. So this isn't like a super luxury house, so having carpet upstairs is not gonna be a deal breaker. It's gonna be a first-time family living here, first-time home buyer moving here. It does have a great backyard though. Big lot, backed up to a green. Used to be a golf course, I think, but I don't know what it is now. This is, I believe, the master bedroom because it has or primary bedroom because it has a walk-in bathroom. Decent sized closet. We're obviously gonna get rid of these old baseboards. Hopefully get some thick 3.5, 4-inch baseboards square off. We're not gonna do much here. We're just gonna give it a deep clean, get some new countertops in here. I don't think a bathroom renovation will be in our budget, so I think we're just gonna leave the bathrooms as is, and then the additional bedrooms right here as well. One really cool thing as well, the roof's in great condition since it's relatively new, and I think they replaced the AC unit within like the last 2 years. I was honestly debating on keeping this house as a rental property just because it's a perfect size. It was a good purchase price. There is not a whole lot of margin to flip it, and then also the expensive stuff has been taken care of, like the AC unit and stuff like that. So this would have been a good buy and hold, but I think we're just gonna end up flipping this. Here's the backyard. Very, very cool. One really cool thing about this house is the sellers were so freaking friendly. This was through a wholesaler, so the wholesaler locked it up for $230,000. They then wholesaled it to one of my friends, or my mentor Lenny, who wholesaled it to us. The wholesalers made $19,000. Lenny made $6,500 or something like that on it. So they came out on top. They're actually probably gonna profit right around what we profit, but we have to take all the risk and do all the renovations. But that's what happens when you have connections. You're able to like wholesale these off sometimes. But working with these sellers was extremely easy. They were so nice. They kept in contact with us this entire process, and they even like cleaned the house, which is really rare for these flips. You guys have seen some of these flips we've walked through where people just absolutely leave everything. She even wanted to pay to have this extra trash removed in the garage, which is just, it was super nice of her to actually pay for this. So she sent us some money, or she sent me some money to pay my trash guy to come in here and remove all the trash that they left. She was like, really wanted to pay for it, so that was really sweet of her. But overall, super excited for this project. Like, look at this, it's a brand new water heater. You got a water softener over there too. I mean, this should hopefully be a fairly straightforward, stress-free project, but I wanted to walk you guys through it. Our potential profit on this, if we sell it for 300 to potentially 310, we're looking at about 15K in closing costs. We're at 260, 275 with, let's say $20,000 in renovations. That's conservative. That's about 295 all in. If we're planning on selling it for hopefully 305, which leaves us with about a $10,000 profit margin. Very, very small. But we're trying to just pick up more properties right now. We're trying to move these faster, and sometimes when things are slow or things are super competitive, you have to take these smaller margin projects just to kind of bridge the gap in between some of these bigger profits. And also, of course, it's through a wholesaler. Whenever you go through wholesalers, you're never going to get that huge profit margin like we do with direct to seller projects. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'm actually going to walk through this house right now, create a list for my demo guys, create a list for my handyman, create a list for myself so I can order like the fans, the hardware, all that kind of stuff, so I don't have to come back out here, because it was about a 45-minute drive to get out here. So hopefully I only have to be here like 2 or 3 times throughout this entire project. See you guys later. Be sure to drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Questions, comments down below, video suggestions. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram. And if you guys are looking in the Arizona area to invest, you guys can message me. I'm a licensed real estate agent.